Hello, this is Jim. We're on the Monopoly Project yacht. Every successful real estate investor has a yacht. Unfortunately, the girls in the bikinis are off today, so it's just me, but we're going to do a review of a book at Sunset Floating. And this is the book here, The Millionaire Real Estate Investor by Gary Keller and some collaborators. Gary Keller is the founder of Keller Williams Real Estate firm, and so he's written this book. I actually went to a Keller Williams presentation a week or so ago, and they handed out this book free, and also I was the winner of the lottery, the raffle, and I actually won a $25 gift card, so I get to read this book for free. So what's this book about? Well, I think the name gives it away. It's Millionaire Real Estate Investor, how to make money buying and selling real estate. And so basically the book is in four parts. The first part, sort of a Dale Carnegie, be successful, believe in yourself, so forth. The second part is sort of basic finances, sort of like how to get your financial house in shape before you actually start to buy and sell houses. And then the third part, of course, is the part about buying and selling real estate houses, single-family homes, as Gary talks about here. And finally, the last part is kind of interesting. There's bios of about a dozen different successful real estate investors and how they made their money, how many deals they did, how they did this and that. And so it's very interesting. So what do I think about the book? I think the part one, the Dale Carnegie part, is interesting. If you need that, it's there, and a lot of people do. The second part is myths of real estate of buying, and that's also an interesting piece. The second part, like I said, is the get your financial house in order. It's sort of like a Dave Ramsey type thing. And then the third part is how to buy and sell real estate, how to pick agents, how to pick mortgage brokers, how to do these things. So it's pretty standard stuff. And then finally, like I said, the part I really liked was the bios at the end. It's a 2-page bio with a picture of the investor, and it's kind of interesting to see how they made their money and all the different methods of doing so. So do I recommend the book? Yeah, I think the book is worth leafing through. I think it's not that much different than a lot of other books similar. And that brings me to the one pet peeve I have, is that Gary on page 147 and other places, he says, make sure you buy at 20% below market value. And that's pretty common in these kind of books, is saying, buy it below market value. And so my question is where do they find these sellers who are willing to basically give away 20% of their gross sales, and it's more than 20% of their equity if they actually have a loan on the place? So where do they find these people to give it away? Now, I understand sometimes you luck into really good deals, or you find a place that through some creative activity such as rezoning or like that, you can significantly increase the value of the property. But that's different than getting the seller to give you a 20% discount. And you can think about it, if you have a $200,000 house and the seller put 20% down, he's got an 80% mortgage, and now he's going to sell it to you, is he really going to give you his down payment? Because that's effectively what they're asking for. So I always find that interesting in these real estate books. They're always talking about other people's money, buying property at huge discounts, and where do they find these sellers who are willing to do that? So, and I think it's unnecessary. I think, as we talk about in the Monopoly Project, you can make money over relatively long periods of time, 10 or 20 years, just by buying and selling at market value. Sometimes you find deals, sometimes you don't. But like I said, Gary Keller and some collaborators, the Millionaire Real Estate Investor, if you see a copy of it, leaf through it, especially if one of those 4 sections interests you. It's worth looking through them. Thank you, and this is Jim for the Monopoly Project.